We're not gonna be out here buying fajas, going from a large to a medium to a small to extra small. Like that's just expensive. Hey guys, so in today's video we are talking about my 4-week update, which is my 1-month update. So I thought it would be pretty cool because I don't really show you guys my body, more so just my stomach covered up. But in today's video, we are going to be showing you guys what I'm looking like in a bikini. I have not worn a bikini since 2016, which is when I had my daughter, but I felt like my stomach has gone down a lot. The scar is still very much dark, as well as my belly button, so do not be alarmed. But I haven't started belly button training or anything like that. I will be starting that probably within the next week because the scabs have kind of just, you know, fallen off. The belly button is pretty much, for the most part, I can tell it's pretty healed. There's no scarring. It's not red or pink. It's just dark. I mean, because I got a new kind of belly button. Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys what I look like in this bikini before I head off to my lymphatic massage. This is going to be my 3rd massage, and this time I'm actually going to show you guys her kind of doing the motion of the massage, kind of what she's using. So I'm going to take you guys with me on that little adventure. But yeah, I feel like 1 month is a pretty big deal. You know, you're leading up to your 1 month, knock it out, heading into our 2 months. So I felt like this would be a great time to see what I look like in a bikini, as well as share this with you guys, because this has been a journey and we are here. So I can only imagine what I will look like at 6 months to a year, but just be aware I am still swollen, but for the most part we are looking good. So let me show you guys. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is my, oh, I'm out of breath. This is my 4-week update of my tummy tuck / hernia repair. So yeah, I'm still, like I said, my belly button is still dark, as you guys can see. I would scroll in, but we're not gonna do all that. So this is what I'm working with. Again, I will probably start scar training probably next week, because I'm probably gonna grab some stuff this weekend. I pulled my bikini up like kind of at an angle so I could kind of just see what my scar looks like. But these can definitely be like lower. But just like in this, you know, looking like this, I can see my scar a little bit on the side right here, as well as on the side right here. But again, I have them pulled up. I haven't started training or anything, so it's fine. And knowing me and knowing my body, it will definitely lighten, so I'm not too worried about that. But this is just crazy to even be in something like this. Like, I'm highly taken back. It's just a blessing that I was able to get the surgery done. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys before I head off to go get my massage. But I'm going to show you guys pretty much what she does when I go get them. This is my 3rd one. And honestly, I think that if you haven't got massages or you're a little bit confused on whether you should or not, I would definitely suggest doing them. At least do 5. I'm on 3 and this is week 4, but I definitely think that it's a good investment to go ahead and get those done. I think that it's going to be worth it in the end. And honestly, you don't want to be cheap right now and have messed up results in the end. It's just not worth it. And then also, if your belly button is going into a outie and it's healed, I would also suggest researching belly button training, whether you use a marble, you use one of the orange earplugs, whatever you use. Definitely look into that, but my phone's going off, so I'm gonna go. Hey guys, so today is my 5-week post-op visit with my doctor. I am officially 5 weeks, which is pretty exciting. Not too much has honestly changed between my last video update up until now. Just kind of minimum things. Well, actually, you know what? I guess we could consider them a big deal. So I have my 5-week post-op appointment with my doctor today, and I'm hoping that I am able to record within the doctor's office because I thought that'd be pretty cool to kind of just share that with you guys. But I'm kind of going to show you guys kind of what's going on now. Okay, so right now I currently have on my large faja. In a previous video, I mentioned that I had originally got a large, then I felt like it was too kind of loose, so I ended up getting a medium, but currently I have on the large, so just kind of like showing you guys what it looks like. This, because it is kind of stretched out at this point, the girl that does my massages, she did say you can kind of go to get it tailored, that way that it remains tight, which I haven't done yet. So what I've been doing, which I actually took this off, but I kind of just put on this waist. Let me show you. I put on this because last night I was feeling a little swollen as well as this morning. So sometimes just to kind of like let me turn my AC off, hold on. Okay, so kind of just when I'm feeling really bloated and my size medium faja is being washed in the sink, I hand wash it with soap and water. I let it sit in the sink, and then I kind of just take some soap, scrub, squeeze it all out, put it on a hanger and air dry it. So while that's going on, I have on my large. So I put this on. It is tight, so which is really good. So I have the extra support just kind of when I'm feeling really tight, I guess you could say, because that's definitely still going on at week 5. And then it has like this extra support, so I just put it on like this, and now I'm feeling secure and feeling like I could take on the world in my faja as well as my waist trainer, I think is what it is. But yeah, this is kind of what we're doing today, but I'll probably not, well, more than likely I'm not gonna wear this to my appointment, considering that's just a bit much to have on this, take down the faja, take my shirt off, like it's just a lot. But for the sake of this video, I just wanted to share that with you guys, kind of just what I'm doing, because we're not gonna be out here buying fajas, going from a large to a medium to a small to extra small, like that's just expensive. So yeah, so let me, whoo, I almost dropped my camera, oh my god. So let me show you guys kind of what I'm doing now. So I previously shared with you guys these drops in a previous video. This is what my girl who does my massages, she recommended to me. I actually just started them over the week. It does say that you can take 30 drops a day and it helps with your immune system. Honestly, I don't really know if they're working yet because I only take them once a day, so I don't know if I need to up my dosage. But pretty much what you just do is you take some water and then you get your drops, you know, like that. And then I just do 30, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I put 30 drops in there, even though I said 25 because it was kind of like doing double. But as you can see, it kind of changes the color a little bit, but not too much, and I just drink it up. Honestly, I can't really tell you if I've seen a difference quite yet, because I haven't been taking it very long. So I'll kind of update you guys, I guess, in the next video to just share if I feel like getting these was completely worth it. At this point, I am done taking the pills that I was previously taking. I think I have like 1 or 2 left. I'm thinking about buying another bottle, but honestly, I'm not really sure if it's necessary at this point. Now, one of my biggest things that has happened is I am now working on lightening my scar. So I'm gonna try to show you guys what I'm comfortable with sharing, because again, yeah, I mean, had surgery. I don't know if you guys can kind of see. So I do have a little bit of stretch mark between my belly button and my, I'm trying not to show you guys my pubes, but between my belly button and my actual scar. So I use my bio oil just kind of in the middle. Honestly, they're old scars, so I don't even know if it's gonna make a difference, but I just figured why not. And then also I started using Mederma, this little bad boy right here, on my actual scar. So I just do it once a day. So like when I take my shower and my skin is kind of like open, like, you know what I mean, then I will just take it and just put it on my scar. I am not using scar tape, I think is what it's called. I'm not using that yet. I have my doctor's appointment today, so I figured I'd talk about it in today's appointment to kind of just see, can we start? Because there's no scabs or anything like that on me. So I think that will be good to start, but I don't, you know, I kind of just feel like I'm trusting myself with this journey, also following my doctor, but also trusting myself enough to know my body enough. I am still currently belly button training, so I'm not going to show you guys my belly button because it's just a bit much to kind of pull this off, and I have a earplug in there. Like, I cut the earplug and then I put it in there, so I'm not really trying to take it out, but it definitely does work because my belly button was becoming a innie/outie, which I was just kind of scared. Like, I didn't want my belly button to close up because I was seeing girls on Real Self talking about that, and I was like, oh no, I've definitely paid way too much money to be having my belly button closing up. Okay, so that was just Amazon. So yeah, so at this point I am doing that. My doctor hasn't suggested for me to do it. It's just something that I'm choosing to do, and honestly I feel like it was the best decision that I could have done for me and my belly, because again, the last time I've seen him was week 2 and we're on week 5, so I ain't got time to be waiting on him to be telling me if my belly button, if I should start training it or not. I felt like I trusted myself enough to know that I would be perfectly fine, and that's what I did. So yeah, so currently we are now doing the scar, kind of like working on our scar. I'm still very much swollen. My lower stomach as well as the top of my vagina is swollen. It has not gone down. Sometimes I'm smaller, sometimes I'm look a little, probably to other people I don't look bloated, but I know my body enough to know that it's not as flat as it will be. So we're just kind of working through that. I've definitely done a lot of Googling and searching, and I have read that it's very normal, so I'm not going to worry too much. Right now I do feel kind of tight, so I'm going to put the black little waist trainer back on top of this because I'm about to eat as well, and I'm going to head out to my appointment in a little bit and take you guys with me. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm about to head out to my appointment. I just wanted to show you guys kind of what I'm looking like with my faja on. So I have on my faja underneath, like I have my shirt tucked in, but like just so you guys can see, like this is what it looks like. I just try to pick something where I feel somewhat normal and I'm not having to wear big baggy clothes, so this is cool, I guess. So I'm gonna head out to my appointment, and hopefully I can take you guys into the appointment and kind of see what happens. So today, I am so greasy. Today is actually Saturday. So I had my I'm lying. I had my 5-week post-op visit with my doctor yesterday, Dr. Smith. And girl, I left my camera in the car and I was not gonna walk back downstairs to go grab it. I thought about recording off of my cell phone, but I just wasn't honestly too sure. So I'm just gonna kind of go over what happened in my visit. So I don't know if I told you guys this, but in my 2-week post-op visit, I was informed I was not able to work out yet. No drinking, no eating seafood, nothing that was a blood thinner. I actually bought arnica tea. I was informed to not even take that. The pills that I was taking that I showed you guys previously, I was not supposed to be taking those, but I took them. And I think I got like 1 left. And honestly, I feel like taking them was the best thing that I could possibly do for myself because it definitely helped with the bloating and the swelling. And I'm going to just list them down in the link below. That way, in case you guys are interested, I got them on Amazon for like $30 and they're just vitamins. But yeah, so I went to my visit yesterday and they actually told me that I had a few sutures. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but pretty much like when you get all sewn up and stuff. I still had a few in my belly button, so she took those out. It was painless considering that I did not realize my stomach is still like numb. Like I know it's kind of swollen, but I didn't realize it was still very numb. So when she took them out, I could barely feel it. And my stomach has been kind of a little more swollen than usual, and I didn't know if it was because I was at the end of my pills and I haven't been taking anything because I have nothing to take, or if just I didn't know what was going on. But she did remind me that, like I told you guys previously, I had on my large faja instead of my medium, so that was playing a large role in the fact that I was pretty swollen. But overall, she said I'm looking great. My doctor stated, when I say she, I'm saying the nurse, but my doctor stated that I'm looking really good. I do have a line, like I have my cut and then I have a little bit of line that's like just a small line. I can't explain it, but maybe I'll have a picture to show you guys. My doctor stated that I did not have enough skin to pull down, and that's why I still have stretch mark between my belly button and my scar. Honestly, I'm not even bothered by it because I feel confident enough once my stomach has gone down and everything tightens that it's not going to be noticeable to people unless you're just staring at me. But he said that he can fix it if I'd like him to, so I'm like, we'll see what's going on, you know, from some time from now. But because I didn't have enough skin, that's the reason why I have a line and a little bit of line in the middle, because he had to pull the two pieces together, if that makes sense. But yeah, so went to the visit. I was informed that now I can start working out. No lifting, no ab workouts, of course, because it's only been 5 weeks, but I can jog, I can aerobics classes, I can get in the pool, which I'm like, that's a bit much, but I definitely think I will definitely start working out. She told me I can work out in my faja, but I was like, that I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I work out maybe an hour, so I'm just gonna put on some tight workout clothes, and hopefully that keeps me nice and tight while I do my workout. Maybe a little bit of jogging, treadmill, elliptical, no lifting, so maybe squats, weightless squats, things like that, because I definitely don't want to start getting the muscle that I did have. I've already lost 7 pounds, which honestly, I'm not a person who wants to lose weight. I'm more of a person who wants to gain. So for me, that's a big deal, and I kind of feel like I lost a little bit of my butt, so I need to get back in the gym, period. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I can drink now. So today is Saturday. I'm going to be going to dinner tonight, so I'm definitely going to have me a cocktail, like a mojito, a strawberry mojito. I already know what I'm getting. I'm going to this Mexican spot tonight, so I can drink. Seafood I wasn't allowed to have. I honestly don't eat a lot of seafood, but I do eat me some salmon, so I'm definitely going to start eating that now, because I had bought it maybe 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, and I left it in my freezer because I was like, dang, I can't even eat it even if I wanted to. So definitely gonna be eating that now. What else? So what they told me, they gave me, let me show you guys what they gave me to put in my belly button. Honestly, I tried to put it in and it kind of effed my belly button up, because the shape of my belly button isn't very deep. It's not, and I've already started shaping it with the earplug, so putting this in my belly button kind of made it all funky looking, so I'm not using that. I'm using what I've been using, but this is what she gave me. So you're supposed to take this and plug it in. So this is the back of it. So this is what you'll see when you're looking in the mirror at yourself. Plug it into your belly button. But what I'm currently using, which I ran out of the orange ones, so I had to go get me some more. This is what I'm currently putting in my belly button. I cut mine. So I think I have a cut one right there, right here. And I put this in my belly button. This works out a lot better than using this. The way my belly button is shaped, it's not that deep, so it just made my belly button weird, so I'm not using that. Outside of that, what else? My next appointment is going to be in November. Today is September 18th, so I'll see them back in 2 months. They told me that they wanted me to keep using the kind of like Neosporin ointment that I have. Honestly, I feel like we're past that, so again, I think when you're going through this experience, trust yourself, but also, you know, listen to your doctor. For me, the things that I've trusted myself on have worked out greatly for me. I know my body, I know what I can handle, and I know if something starts looking real crazy. So for me, I know what they said, but I'm not going to start using scar tape gel. Not using that. I'm still using my Mederma, my bio oil, and Mederma once a day, my bio oil twice a day. That's what I'm doing. They told me in 2 weeks they would like me to start using all of that type of stuff, as well as the scar tape. So I will hold off on the scar tape because I want to make sure my scar is nice and good and ready to go. Because what I've noticed is when I peel that tape off and I keep taping the same area, I will blister. I have like a teeny blister on my side from when I would take the gauze tape, which I'm no longer going to be using except for over my belly button when I put the little earplug in. But I bruise very easily or blister very easily, so I want to make sure that when I'm using that tape that my skin is okay to go through that. I'm now starting to kind of use coconut oil or something to just kind of loosen the tape so I can peel it off so I'm not messing my skin up. But yeah, that's really it. So I think my next video is honestly going to be a what I didn't know. Some of the things, I guess the funny, weird things that happen when you have a tummy tuck, I want to share those with you guys in a separate video. This is just kind of vlogging my 1 month, 5 week update. But yeah, between now and 2 months from now, my next appointment, I'm just going to be taking care of my scar, drinking my arnica tea I just started 2 days ago, yesterday. I'm going to be doing those things, so I'm definitely going to give you guys another update, but my next video is going to be more of things I didn't know when having a tummy tuck, so I'm going to share that with you guys. So if you have any questions, just let me know, and yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.